Hi, today we are going to discuss about the topic factorization of polynomials. So, what does it mean? The process involved in breaking a polynomial into the product of its factors is known as factorization of polynomials. Okay, let us consider a number 6. So, what are its factors? Let me tell you as 2 and 3. 2 into 3, if you take product, it will give you and the answer as 6. So, 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. So, the same way, if you are given a polynomial, we are going to break it into the product of its factors. Let us consider a polynomial x squared minus 12x plus 35. So, breaking this polynomial into the product of its factor is x minus 5 into x minus 7. So, how do we find this factors x minus 5 and x minus 7? So, to find the factors and do the factorization, we are going to use the method splitting the middle term method. So, I'll give you some points to remember. You can just remember these points so that when you are solving the problem, you can understand it easily. So, first of all, the given polynomial should be of quadratic polynomial type, that is ax squared plus bx plus c. And you have to write the coefficients of x squared, x and the constant term separately. The next step is you have to write the product of a and c. You have to multiply the coefficients of x squared and the constant term a and c, and you have to write the product. And then you have to list down all the factors of AC in pairs. That is, if you take a number as 6, you can write as 1 into 6, 2, 3, 2 into 3 equals to 6. Likewise, you have to write the pairs. And then you have to select a pair of factors that will make the sum. The answer is B. So, the product of A and C, the pair should sum as B. And then you can split the middle term B in terms of factors found. Now remember these points. We will use these points when we are solving the problem so that you can understand it better. We'll move on to the problem.
We are going to factorize 6x squared plus 17x plus 5 using the middle term, splitting the middle term method. So, this quadratic polynomial is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, we will write the coefficient of a, b and c. So, the coefficient of x squared, that is a equal to 6, coefficient of x, that is b, is 17, and the constant term c is 5. Now, find the product of a and c. A and c product is 6 into 5, which is equal to 30, and the sum, the numbers, the two factors we are going to find for 30, if you add that numbers, you should get the answer as 17. So, the sum B should be 17. Now, we have to find the factors for 30. The two numbers, if you multiply it, the product should be 30 and their sum should be 17. So, let me take the factors as 1 into 30. So, 1, 30. If you multiply this, you will get 30, but if you add or subtract, you will not get 17. So, we have to take the factors like you should get the sum as 17. So, let me check with 2 into 15, which gives you 30. So, if we take the factors as 2 and 15, if you product this, you will get 30, and if you add this, you will get 17. So, 6x squared plus 17x plus 5 can be written as 6x squared plus 2x plus 15x plus 5. So we are splitting the middle term. So the 17x can be splitted as 2x plus 15x. Now we'll group the first two terms and the last two terms. So here you have 2x as common. I am taking the 2x as common. So if you multiply with 3x, 2x into 3x will give you 6x squared plus 1. And these two terms you get 5 as common here. So I am taking 5 outside, so that 5 into 3x will give you 15x plus 1. See, inside the bracket always the factors should be same, so that you can group it in the next step. So taking 3x plus 1 common, and you can write this as 2x plus 5. So 3x plus 1 into 2x plus 5 are the factors of 6x squared plus 17x plus 5. Now we are going to solve problems from exercise 2.4. Factorize. The first question is 12x squared minus 7x plus 1. So using the splitting middle term method, we will do this. So here a is 12, b is minus 7 and c is 1. So a into c is 12 and the b is minus 7. So we have to find the factors for 12. So the factors product should be 12 and their sum should be minus 7. So first we will find out the pairs for this. So 1 into 12, 2 into 6 will give you 12 and 3 into 4 will give you 12. So 1 into 12 product will be 12, but the sum will not be minus 7. 2 into 6 will be 12 and the sum will be 8. It will not be minus 7. So let me take 3 and 4. So we'll write 3 and 4. So here the product 3 plus 3 into plus 4 will give you plus 12, but the answer will be 7 and it will not be minus 7. So to get minus 7 here, we can put minus and minus here. So now multiply this. Minus 3 into minus 4 will give you plus 12 and minus 3 plus minus 4 will give you minus 7. Now 12x squared minus 7x plus 1 can be written as 12x squared. Now the middle term is split. Minus 7x is splitted as minus 3x and minus 4x. We will write that here. Minus 3x minus 4x plus 1. Now first two terms, the last two terms we are going to group it. So in the first two terms we have 3 as common. So I am taking 3x as common. So I can write this as 3x into 4x will give you 12x squared. So I am writing 4x here. 3x into minus 1 will give you minus 3x. I am writing the minus sign here. So in the two terms you have 1 as common. So I am writing 1 as common and I am going to write this as 4x, because minus 1 into 4x will give you minus 4x. Minus 1 into minus 1 will give you plus 1 here. Now see, inside the brackets the common term is 4x minus 1. So we are in the next step we are going to take 4x minus 1 common, so that the balance term here is 3x and in this term the balance is minus 1. So 4x minus 1 into 3x minus 1 are the factors of 12x squared minus 7x plus 1. The second question is 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. So a into c, that is 2 into 3 is 6 and the b term is 7. So the factors of 6, if you product it, you should get 6 and their sum should be 7. So the pairs will be 1, 6, 2, 3, that's all. So 1 into 6 will give you 6 and 1 plus 6 will give you 7. So 1, 6. 2, 3, if you add you will get only 5, so we cannot use this factor. So 1 and 6 are the factors of 6. So if you product 1 and 6 you will get 6, and if you sum this you will get 7. So 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 can be written as 2x squared plus 1x plus 6x plus 3. So the first two terms, the last two terms, we are going to group it. So in this I can take common as x. X is common in both the terms. So I am taking x common. So I can write this as 2x plus 1. If you multiply x into 2x, you will get 2x squared. X into 1 is 1x. In these two terms, you have 3 as common. So 3 into 2x will give you 6x. 3 into 1 will give you 3. Now in the two terms you have 2x plus 1 common taking out. So you can write this as x plus 3. So 2x plus 1 and x plus 3 are the factors of 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. Now we are going to solve the third problem, 6x squared plus 5x minus 6. So here a into c, that is coefficient of x squared is a and the constant term c is minus 6. So 6 into minus 6 will give you minus 36, and the middle term b is 5. So the product of the two factors, we should get minus 36 and their sum should be 5. So let me write the pairs of factors. So to get minus 36, so the factors of 36 is 1 into 36, and in 2 times it is 18, 3 times it will be 12, 4 times it will be 9, and 6 are 36. So see, while seeing this you can see here 4 and 9, the difference is 5. So let us check with 4 and 9 first. So 4 and 9. So here the product should be negative term. So any one of the numbers should be negative term, and here the sum is 5, that is a positive number. So we can take the 4 as negative number, because minus 4 into 9 will give you minus 36, and minus 4 plus 9 will give you 5. So 6x squared plus 5x minus 6 can be written as 6x squared minus 4x plus 9x minus 6. So 5x, we are splitting that as minus 4x and plus 9x. So first two terms, last two terms we are going to group it. So in the first two terms 2x is common. So I am taking 2x as common, and we can write this as 3x minus 2. 2x into 3x is 6x squared. 2x into minus 2 is minus 4x. And in the two terms 9x minus 6, 3 is common. So 3 into 3x will give you 9x, and 3 into minus 2 will give you minus 6. So 3x minus 2 is common in both the terms. We are taking the common factor first. So if you multiply with 2x plus 3, we'll get this step. So the factors 3x minus 2 and 2x plus 3 are the factors of 6x squared plus 5x minus 6. Now the fourth problem is 3x squared minus x minus 4. So a into c, that is 3 into minus 4 is minus 12. B, the sum, the middle term we are going to split is minus 1. So the factors we will find it out, minus 1. So the pairs can be 1, 12 times, and 2 6 times, 3 4 times. So here 1 can be in the difference of 3 and 4. So we'll take factors as 3 and 4. Here product you should get minus 12 and the sum you should get minus 1. So I am taking minus 4 as negative. If you multiply it, 3 into minus 4 you will get minus 12, and if you add this you will get minus 1. So 3x squared minus x minus 4 can be written as 3x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 4. So grouping the first two terms and last two terms, 3x is common. So taking 3x as common, you will get x plus 1. 4 as common in the last two terms. I am taking minus 4 here, minus term keeping as it is, and taking 4 as common, you will get x plus 1. Multiply and see this. Minus 4 into x, you will get minus 4x. Minus 4 into plus 1, you will get minus 4. So x plus 1 is common. X plus 1 into 3x minus 4. Therefore, x plus 1 and 3x minus 4 are the factors of 3x squared minus x minus 4.
Now, can we use the splitting middle term method to factorize the cubic polynomial x squared minus 23x squared plus 142x minus 120? We have used the splitting method for quadratic polynomial. Can we use the same method for the cubic polynomial? The answer is no. So, how we will factorize the cubic polynomial? So, in the next video, we'll discuss about the factorization of cubic polynomials. So, if you have any queries, type it in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel to get the new video updates.